The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The doctor in front of your name.
Part of our show, we have a segment called the Hot Off the Press segment. And so Hot Off the Press is where we dig into breaking down major issues impacting people's mental health and financial well-being. Right now, a lot of Americans are experiencing post-election stress. So basically stress and anxiety after the election cycle because of the many policies surrounding retirement, the housing market, and economic shifts having people feeling anxious. So we're seeing a shortage of homes, which is one of the biggest ways that our community, especially, in the Black families, that's how we build generational wealth. And with uncertainty around Social Security and retirement plans, many people are wondering, how do I secure my future? So Anthony, as someone who teaches financial empowerment, what advice do you have for those feeling overwhelmed by the economy and worried about their financial future?
Man, you know what, sis? That's such a good question. There's a stat that came out earlier, actually last year, the late quarter of last year, and it revealed that last year alone, that only about 25% of individuals actually wrote out a plan for their money and for their life in the year 2024. So this means that 75% of people in America did not take the time to write down their plans. But below that stat, watch this, it revealed that if you wrote down your vision, so the 25% of the people who wrote down the vision were 43% more likely to become successful. And they were not overwhelmed because they actually had a plan. Pause. Isn't it interesting that we know everything that's going on with Diddy? We know how to read. We know how to read the blogs, read Shade Room. We know how to read all this other type of stuff to know about what everyone else is doing. Heck, we all knew that the queen herself, Beyonce, was going to be at the Grammys, and we all knew that she better get the album of the year because she deserved it. But we do not know what we deserve. We do not know what we're going to do because we never took the time to get excited about our vision, to put the plan on paper. And that's why we feel overwhelmed. So sometimes a lot of people get frustrated at me when I say this, sis, because I'm like, wait a minute. You're overwhelmed because you haven't taken the steps to take control of your future. That's the whole purpose of my book. I know we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But when it comes to you taking a seat at your table, you got to take authority and you got to take the opportunity to write down where you're going. So 3 quick things if you're feeling overwhelmed and you want to take control of your financial future. Number 1, clearly, you got to have a vision. Where there is no prophetic vision, that's where people perish. You see, a lot of us say vision, prophetic. We got to put a word on it. We got to say, this is where I'm going. Is it aligned with God? Is this from God? You see, where there is no vision, that's where people perish. So I need you to pause this year if you're feeling overwhelmed. I need you to pause this week if you're feeling like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my finances, and get you a sheet of paper. I got a pen and I have this on my desk every single day. And I'm not just talking about it, I'm actually about it. I can open this up, sis, and you just have sheets of paper, me just writing down thoughts and writing down visions and writing down goals. What is it that God wants for me? And so when it comes to that, write down the vision, and I need you to make it plain. I need you to make it plain. And inside of that vision, I need you to write down your why. Why are you doing the things that you're writing down? Well, why is it that you want the house that you say that you want? Why do you want the financial freedom? Why do you want that pay raise? Why do you want whatever you're going to put on a piece of paper? One of my good friends and mentors, Dr. Darius Daniel, says that if your why doesn't make you cry, then the price of commitment will make you cry. If you want to build that business, if you want to get that job promotion, if you want to be a better father, if you want to be a better mother, if you want to be a better friend, if you want to be a better husband, a better wife, if you want to do the things that you want to do, I need you to go deep this week, and I need you to write down the vision and write down the why. The doctor in front of your name.